News for the week of October 27th, 2010. In the headlines, this was just brought attention to me the other day. The Walking Dead pilot has leaked to the internet. Damn them. It does appear that the pilot was leaked to torrents everywhere sometime last week. I did do some research, but decided I prefer seeing it Sunday night as scheduled over getting some unidentified virus from an unknown source.
Good for you.
Just so everybody's aware.
And we may do a live podcast.
Yeah, and we may do a live podcast, so I'll have to watch it anyway on Sunday night. In answer to your question, Jason, about the Bill Murray Ghostbuster appearance at the Scream Awards.
Yes.
There will be a Ghostbusters 3, according to what I've heard.
Woohoo!
Can't remember what podcast that I was hearing this on, but rumor has it the original characters will all be on, and then the intent is to pass on the mantle to a new crew of Busters, including Peter Venkman's son.
Cool.
So, but of course, we knew that had to be the case. I mean, if you're going to pass on the mantle, one of them has to be the son of Bill Murray. Aykroyd and Ramis were originally in on the script, but apparently from everything I've read and heard about that the only credits they're getting now is for creating the characters, but they're still going to be in the movie. They just don't want to work on the script because of some creative issues.
Oh my god, it's on IMDb.
Yeah, actually it is.
2012. Director is Ivan Reitman again. Dan Aykroyd is one of the writers. Bill Murray's in it. Sigourney Weaver. Anna Faris is rumored. Elijah Dushku is rumored. Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis. Annie Potts is back. Ernie Hudson is back.
The only one actually that I heard that they didn't have any for sure was coming back was what's his name? The Great Zurg.
Yeah.
Or his name is. Yeah, I even forget them. I gotta watch Ghostbusters because I forget everything now.
See, I watch Ghostbusters. I try to watch it like at least once a month or once every two or 3 months. But as anybody that's listened to this podcast knows, I think every time I like learn something new, something old goes away. So I tend to forget names really quickly. So I'll have the name on the tip of my tongue and it'll come to me like 3 hours from now.
Yeah, I understand the feeling. In fact, I'll do the same thing because it's it's the Honey I Shrunk the Kids guy. How can I not know who he is? He's from the UP. I mean, how could I not know who he is?
For those of you not from Michigan, he means the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Otherwise known as the Upper Peninsula, yes. Okay.
Back to news.
In books, this one I just heard on a podcast the other day, and I figured it was worth looking into. Hollywood Monster, A Walk Down Elm Street with the Man of Your Dreams, a Robert Englund autobiography. It's supposed to be about everything basically about Robert Englund from his school days into getting into his acting career, stage play, and then of course all his experiences going through the Elm Street years. I'm sure there's going to be some stuff in his prior like I'm really interested in his V, stuff because he was a really interesting lizard, but definitely interested in all his opinions. I mean, we've had lots of interviews of him talking about what it's like to be Freddy, but I'd really love to hear it in his own words in a book. I'm looking forward to reading this one. And I also wanted to point out to everybody, look for this on Amazon via the link on our website and purchase it from there, because any purchases you make there is going to end up helping the Creepercast while you're at it.
Yes.
Theatrical releases this week, everybody knows Saw 3D. We're excited, right? It's supposed to be the last one. It's supposed to be the last one, though, and that is one of the things I like hearing. Also, a movie called Monsters. DVD and Blu-ray releases, Back to the Future 25th Anniversary Trilogy. Woo! Game releases. I have a friend of mine that's really looking forward to this one. I mentioned this one last week, I believe. I actually know the name of it now, though. Red Dead Redemption, the Undead Nightmare Pack. That's the one that takes place in the Old West. Apparently now you can kill zombies in the Old West. It's not like it's never been done before, but I understand that it's going to be really exciting. Also, Fable 3. Tons of people out there love the Fable movies. Or movies? Yeah, games. And I know there's a lot of people looking forward to seeing Fable 3. I don't want to run over the USA Weekend box office today, because whatever's number one isn't worth seeing. No. I forget what number one is.
Okay.
But that's all in the news.
Well, I have one thing I want to add to this. This is
Oh,
coming from OregonLive.com. That's the Oregonians' newspaper in Portland, Oregon. And I'm going to read the entire little article that they have because it's only 3 paragraphs.
all right.
The police scanner, this is from last Saturday. The police scanner crackled a warning at 3:46 p.m. this afternoon, last Saturday. Be on the lookout for a man walking around South Bend from Saturday Market carrying a rifle with ammunition belts around his chest. 1 minute later, a police officer got on the radio and reported that there was a large zombie walk leaving Pioneer Courthouse Square at 4 p.m. and that there will probably be zombie hunters out and about. It's probably related to that. What he's talking about is the 6th annual Portland Zombie Walk. Now, these zombie walks have been going on all over the U.S. this year.
Actually, yeah, this year they're making a big deal out of it because of it's this whole week especially was dedicated to the Walking Dead pilot premiere. Is if you go to the AMC Walking Dead site, they have a big deal where they're showing pictures of like all over the world of these zombie walks that have been going on.
Well, I know one friend of mine on his Facebook I watched, he was a part of a zombie walk in Michigan, in Traverse City, Michigan. And
Right.
it looked great. I mean, people were just some of the best zombie makeup I've ever seen for doing your own makeup.
Oh yeah, they're getting really good with that stuff. I mean, there was a zombie walk here like a week ago, and I saw somebody walking around out here that was apparently, and hers wasn't that good, but yeah, they've been getting really good at that kind of stuff. And zombies are so popular, man. People take this stuff seriously.
Oh, yeah.